Welcome to the second monthly Walk of Peace to clean our streets. This time we're at Swan Lake where we'll be picking up garbage for a few hours and a little bit of rain, but not too big of a deal. We'll be here having a good time. Walk of Peace, Victoria. Now, who would want to litter in a place like this?
They say this lake used to be a swimming hole, but now that it's all urbanized, all the pollution comes into here through the earth. And you see how the lake is now?
Definitely not a swimming pool. But it's still very beautiful.
As they hang suspended from the water surface, and so requires still water. Air is pumped from a compressor in the nature house through a series of hoses to the bottom of the pond. The turbulence caused by the rising bubbles disrupts the breathing process and the larvae do not survive. Aeration will continue from early March to the end of July to cover the mosquito's breeding season. What can I do? You can help slow the spread of West Nile virus by eliminating mosquito breeding spots in your yard. Clogged gutters, plant pots, and bird baths. For example, check your yard after a rainfall for anything containing standing water.
Not very distinct back here. When you're desperate for picking up garbage, because in a place like Swan Lake there isn't a lot of garbage, but we pick up every single thing we see, so don't be surprised if you see us digging pieces of glass out of the dirt.
From China.
Who knows, we can make a artistic bowl out of these.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
We've been picking up these small pieces of glass out of the dirt for about 10 minutes now. My friend here found some bone and we decided whether or not we're going to throw it away. But I think bone is a good thing to have in the dirt, because if you think about it, it will eventually turn back into dirt. So you don't want to throw this in the garbage, because it would be like kind of throwing dirt into the garbage. So just throw it back into the wilderness, and then 50 years from now it'll disintegrate or so. I don't know, I'm not a scientist, but eventually it'll turn into dirt. That's what I know, so stay safe. While digging through these bushes over here, I found what looks to be like a part of some kind of motor. Very interesting. Now the reason I chose Swan Lake for this month is because it's such a beautiful place. I don't think as many people would show up if we were picking up garbage in a place that wasn't so great. But eventually the Walk of Peace will spread into more urban areas. But for now, while the Walk of Peace is growing, we're just going to stick to nature places like this. It's really quite beautiful just to walk through until you notice the garbage, but that's why we're here, is to preserve the nature. And I really want to thank the District of Saanich for keeping this place protected, because we need more places like this. If you're gonna drink in a public place, that's fine. I used to do it all the time. I quit drinking a while ago, but see, look at all these cans back here. I know it's hard for teenagers to feel remorse for littering, but as you get older and realize that this garbage is really disgusting. It is starting to rain here right now, and as a member of the Walk of Peace, it's something that can't discourage you, because this is a monthly event, so even in the winter we'll be picking up garbage. And I just want to say that as the rain falls, it's really a good thing for this nature, because without rain we wouldn't even have this lake. So if you want to be a regular member, I suggest not be discouraged by the rain, because you must understand that rain is necessary and that it's a beautiful thing. I actually enjoy picking up garbage in the rain more than in the hot sun, because it's cooling and refreshing. So in the summer we will be picking up in the sun, but for now let's just enjoy the rain.
What do I do, says the squirrel. What do? I stare, I stare, I stare, I stare, I stare. I run, I run, I run, I run, I run, I run.
If you've ever been to the Swan Lake Nature Sanctuary before, I highly recommend checking it out. Stay safe.